Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Vinci Shakur, man. Check me out on VSC, Live and Direct Music Review, where you could win Spotify playlists, not one, but 6 of them. You could get press release promo, magazine article write-up, podcast interview, The Dan Levely Show. Tap in, submit now.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest.
Stopping, everybody. Some technical difficulties to kick off the show, but we got it under control, and we are live. Thank you. We have comments rolling in already. We just hit the live button, and we have comments rolling in already. So this is going to be a good episode. Very special guest today, everyone. Check this out. Check it out. And hold on, let me get the banner up real quick. There we go. We got Balzer coming in. Represent Saginaw, the 989. I believe he's from Midland, not Saginaw. I don't know. 989 boys, part of the 989 boys, part of the TwinTerror, Astray, all that good stuff. We're going to be talking about all that good stuff and everything. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here's Balzer.
What?
Getting quicker on the mic, getting quicker on those keys, son. What's up, bro?
What up, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good. How you been?
I've been good, man. Been good. Thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Always reaching out to local talent. Love to get these independent artists out here. Get these songs heard. That's what I'm here for. But anyways,
yeah.
Real quick so the people that don't know you out there, real quick, go ahead and introduce yourself to them.
My name is Balzer. I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. I'm a rapper, and I've been doing this shit since I was about 11, 12 years old, and I also work with Saginaw artist Shady, music producer Astray, and he's had a lot to do with me kind of starting out a little bit and all that. So yeah. And, and I do a lot of shows with TwinTerror, and I'm at White's Bar about every month doing hip hop night. So, yeah.
Yeah, White's Bar. I see that advertised a lot on Facebook. What's the atmosphere out there like that? I can't go out on Thursday nights. I have to work on Fridays. But so what's the atmosphere out there like?
It's pretty good, man. A lot of people show up, and, and yeah, man, we get a lot of love out there all the time. Great people come out and support us, and
Yeah, great. So what made you want to get started in music? You said you were doing this since you were like 4 or 5, you said?
No, about 11, 12 years
11
old, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I remember, like, back in the 6th grade was when I started writing, when I tried to learn how to rhyme and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what were your inspirations, like, when you wanted, like, who did you want to become?
Man, I would say, and number one in my list would be Eminem, because that was one of the first rappers I ever liked and ever loved listening to, and also ICP and and Ice Cube, the Ghetto Boys, and Tupac, Tech N9ne, and a lot especially a lot of underground artists, man, that I was pretty surprised to hear of, that I didn't even know existed before, like it kind of took me a while to get used to, get into more and more music, new stuff every time, because I was so into old school shit,
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, like when you dig into like the old school for like inspiration, like
Yep.
or okay. So the whole ICP thing, were you into like Esham and stuff like that too back in the day?
Hell yeah. I was
Esham?
even in the Nodis too, man. His old group.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know. There was some. I grew up on a very strict household.
Same here.
Like,
and no, go ahead, man. Yep, my bad.
But see, I was raised by my grandparents, so I always tell people that I was born in 1982, but I was raised in 1952. So, it's a very strict household. I can only listen to certain types of music, like I can only listen to country music. So I had to sneak my hip hop and all that stuff. And ICP was one of the first rap groups that I got into where I was just like, this would really piss my grandparents off. So I started listening to them. Like, I think it was the Great Milenko album was
That's the album everybody I feel like most people started off with, but also the Riddle Box,
the Riddle,
yeah. Because I remember, because I remember like when I was 12, I've heard ICP before when I was really little though, because my older sister would listen to them, and I kind of remember like the songs like Dead Body Man and Boogie Woogie Woo. Those were the songs I remembered as a little kid, and it's just like I'm hearing this like at 6 years old, like what the fuck, like damn. And then years later, years go by. I'm 12 years old. I'm on the family computer, and I got the music like on shuffle, and I hear Boogie Woogie Woo and the netting game playing and on shuffle, and then I look up to see who it was, and it said Insane Clown Posse, and then that's how I got into it because I thought it was dope, and I was like, the shit's actually pretty fucking like cool, and then I really got into it, and I remember like my 13th birthday. My birthday always starts right in the summertime, so I remember my mom. She took me to the mall on my birthday. She was buying me a bunch of summer clothes and shit. And I remember after we got done, she told me, go ahead, run to FYE, pick out one CD that you want, whatever. I was like, okay. So, and I already knew what I wanted. And then I go to the hip hop section and try to find Insane Clown Posse. And then boom, Riddle Box was the first fucking CD I picked off the shelf, and then I showed it to her. She looks at it, and then she's just shaking her head. She's like, "Don't play this in front of me. Don't play this in front of your little brother. I don't want." And then she's like, "Please wear headphones when you listen to this shit." So, yeah, true story.
It was that was definitely get your ass in trouble taping music back in the day.
Yep,
but it was. We were kids back then, so it was cool. It was funny. It swore a lot. It talked about stuff that we didn't know. We learned a lot from this. Honestly,
yes.
Some things we probably should not have learned, but we did learn a lot from this.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yep. And yeah. I remember the first time listening to Esham and Nodis. That was, and I'm probably gonna get my you know what? I'm gonna get my cousin Aaron in trouble for this one. Shout out to my cousin. Shout out to cousin Aaron. I was at his house. We were listening to Esham and Nodis, and he was the first one to show me their music. And he talks about it sometimes till this day. He'd be like, and then he always brings it up. And then I remember my mom. I remember listening to that shit at home, and my mom got so mad, and then I told and kind of told her like, well, Aaron showed me this shit, and then he got his ass chewed out by my mom on that one. And then sometimes, and him and I, like, when we talk to each other and all that, he'd be like, man, remember you got me in trouble? And all that. So, mom, I mean, I got you listen to E-Sham and that. So I was like, yup, that was my bad, bro. But nah, man. But no, shout out to my cousin Aaron, because he showed me a lot of great artists out of Michigan, like the Dayton Family and like this E-Sham Natis, and yeah, a lot of great rappers out of Michigan.
Right. Yeah, you actually ended up opening for Dayton Family. This was like somewhat recent too, wasn't it?
Yep, it was with M20 and TwinTerror. It was at the Alibi Bar in Midland. We opened for them, and yeah, it was crazy because at that time, my buddy Paulie Turner, rest in peace. He was he was another person who would show me all these artists like underground and all that, and he was a big Dayton Family fan, and I remember finding out he died the day before I got asked to do that show. And he was, and then I remember like, wow. And then the next day I get asked, hey, you want to do the show with the Dayton Family? I was like, hell yeah, man. And I kind of feel like, because Paul was that guy who would be like, man, I would love to see you work with Dayton Family one day, or do a show, whatever. I would love to see that. And then, he and it sucked that he went, before that happened, before I got to do that.
Right.
And I felt like that was like a message, kind of like, kind of like this he passed away, and then and then the next day, it's like I got the show with Dayton Family. It's like, man, yeah, I'm sure that was Paul, sending that to me, kind of in my way.
Yeah, whispering in someone's ear there. Like,
Yep.
hey, do this.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool though. But yeah, my condolences to your friend and everything. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that Astray song. There was I forget the title of it, but he was thinking about Paulie Turner and a girl that I used to know, Kathy Janicki, from back in the day, way back in high school. So yeah, a lot of connections being made.
Man.
I'm glad. But yeah, so we're gonna turn the page a little bit here, and we're gonna give like a little dream scenario, going. So I usually ask people this, because that interests me. It's like I always ask people to pick 2 openers and someone that will co-main event with you. You're obviously the main event to your concert, but you have to pick 2 openers in a co-main event.
Okay.
So you got to pick 3 people.
3 people.
Yep.
3 people. Okay.
And they can be anybody you want. Dream scenario, anywhere, anybody.
Shit. All right. So, all right. Main art. So main art. Like.
Yep. You're
like
the
3 artists is dream to open for.
Yep.
Is that what you're saying? All right. I love to open for Ritz.
Ritz, okay.
Yeah, Ritz, definitely. Shit. I think I know Ritz, Tech N9ne, and Gmo Ski.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect the Tech N9ne because he's from my era.
Yep.
So, yeah. I respect the Tech N9ne, but yeah, that's dope. But yeah, are any of those like, do you kind of mold your style after any of those people?
Yeah,
Or
a little bit.
Like
well,
your own...
I mean, I can't rap the way like like Tech and Ritz can do it, like you know, like going like chopper type, you know, chopper shit. I can't do nothing like that. You know, I try, but man, my breathing gets to me sometimes where it's like, holy fuck, let me take a breather right there. I tried doing that before when I was younger, you know, like always try to prove I can try to rap fast, but you know, and I remember like a lot of people would tell me like, yo, slow the fuck down, bro. Like slow down. Like, yeah. And but yeah, but no. And but Gmo Ski, I said, yeah, earlier, yeah. Like I get a little bit like almost like from him because you know he's another. I don't know if you heard of Gmo Ski?
I've heard of some of them. Yes.
Okay.
Some of his music, not a lot, but some.
Yeah, because yeah, he's actually signed with Magic Ninja, Twizd's label, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, man. So he's like he's horrorcore, and he says a lot of funny shit in his music, and it's like, you know, this is something like that really got to me too. Like, man, you know, like I like this shit, you know, it's dope, you know, and I try sometimes be like, okay, you know, I can probably fuck with that too, like right there. I could probably do something like that, but you know, it's like I don't want to take from the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You kind of
Yeah.
be yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, what got you into all this, like this horror rap? Like this isn't new. I mean, obviously this isn't new. This has been around for some time, but it's kind of like going. I don't want to say mainstream because mainstream music sucks, but it's surfacing. It's resurfacing again. Because it was like back in like the early 90s, it was there. Everyone can hear it. You can go buy it CDs. There's CDs out. There's CDs out at Sam Goody or Best Buy, wherever you went to buy your CDs at the time. And you can go get that. But but then it kind of disappeared. But now it's kind of like resurfacing. I think from Bizarre from D12, he's probably one of, I don't want to say a horror rapper, but he kind of fits that criteria a little bit too.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
So what goes through your mind when you're writing a horror rap song?
Man, really, I mean, like, it's like, okay, so I listen to the beat, right? Like, I'll be searching for like a horrorcore beats or a dark beat. If it's very dark, almost like coming out like some of you hear from a horror film, you know, I'd be thinking in my mind like, okay, if I get that very horror beat, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, if I was in a horror film, how would I do this? Like if I was the villain in that horror movie, or even if I'm the victim trying to get away from the villain, you know? Like I can do both. Like I could do both of that, you know. So it's like, you know, that's usually like sometimes I'll even go into the mind of the villain, like being like, what, you know, if that makes sense, you know.
Yeah, of course, of course. Have you ever like wanted to try to write like a horror script, like take the whole horror rap and like kind of elevate it and just go do like a movie like Rob Zombie?
Oh man, all the time. I think about. I've even thought about writing my own like Chainsaw Massacre, like kind of film because I've always been a fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies and Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, all that, you know.
Yeah. See,
I was always
dope as hell.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't seem that it's like that it's that far of a jump. I mean, obviously you got to learn how to write a script. Trust me, writing a script sucks because I've been doing it for about 4 months now, and I've gotten about 5 pages in, and I keep starting over. But writing a script sucks. Just to give you a forewarning on that one. But
yeah, I'll admit, like I wrote a script and it wasn't horror at all. It was just kind of like my own like Clerks type movie in a way. So yeah, it was, you know, that was another that like Jay and Silent Bob films were also another that I've liked throughout when I was a teenager and then still to this day, still even when they make new movies, I go see that shit. And then it's like even though these guys are so fucking old now, there you go.
Right.
Boom, they're still doing the same shit they were doing since 1993, 94 or whatever.
Yeah, they're still wearing the face paint too.
Right. Yes. Yep.
Still wearing the face paint. I mean, I guess you can't see how old they are that way. I don't know if that's how Kiss did it. They
Right.
hid their face for so long. You didn't know they were like 90 years old until they took the face paint off. They're still killing it though. So who's to stop them? Craziness. But yeah, we do have a video to get into.
Oh yeah, man.
That you selected personally.
Yep.
So if you want to go ahead and give us a little brief intro into it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So the song is called Dysfunctional, and it's actually about what anyone can go through, what their family, family, friends, whatever, because I grew up seeing some of that in life, and then so really that's, I figured, I write a song about it and then do a video, and then my homeboy Gio Barlett, shout out to Gio, he shot the video, and shout out to my friends Carl and Trudy. They were playing as my mom and dad in the video, because my mom and my stepfather, they weren't really down for that. So it was like, yeah.
Okay. I can
yeah.
see that, but I can see the reason again.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into cool, awesome. Let's get into the video real quick. Everybody enjoy the video, and we'll see you back here in a few minutes.
Pen and pad rapping, mama give me a slapping, all the cussing, I was going insane and yapping. I was the little boy with the music dream. Grew up, started drinking, smoking weed, chill with the homies who I call my family. Doing all kinds of shit, I go and put my mind in some illegal, so please forgive me, Father, I have sinned. Been a minute since we talked, yeah, I'm fucking up, I like it that way, cause it goes and keeps me going every day. Try to get it with this music, I'm the one that come and do it. I'm the one I hear that be so dysfunctional, cussing at the dinner table, says I show it grateful and hateful. I've never been a perfect man, never once I've been stable. Through the things up in my life, what I feel like fucking up all the time. Start some shit and get up in some fights. All the people that come to chill know I'm always real and do some crazy shit to the end. Hell yeah, they feel. What I do is what I do, if you don't agree to, but I go and keep it going till the day that I'm through. Yeah, I'm dysfunctional. Yeah, I'm dysfunctional. What I do is what I do, if you don't agree to, but I go and keep it going till the day that I'm through. Yeah, I'm dysfunctional. Yeah, I'm dysfunctional. I grab a fifth and drink that shit, I'm drunker than a bitch. I see my father do the same a lot when I was just a little kid. My mother says I like him and she really doesn't like that. Doesn't even like it when I mention it up in my raps. I talk about, that's my story, I say what I want to. Mommy probably be disappointed, but I still love you, Pops. I ain't perfect, if I blew up, I never still will. Probably be the same crazy man who'll be out to kill on the beat. Oh, a person who ever disrespects me. So I grab that hater here to make sure that they put to sleep. Hear me from, this is serious, the next chapter. Balzer EP, here's the dysfunctional rapper. Family and kids, yeah, they hearing what I'm talking about. They ain't got addicted, I'm the new drug up in their house. Never gave a fuck about the way I was or what you thought. Dysfunctional's a motherfucker, you can let down on my balls. What I do is what I do, if you don't agree to, but I go and keep it going till the day that I'm through. Yeah, I'm dysfunctional. Yeah, I'm dysfunctional. What I do is what I do, if you don't agree to, but I go and keep it going till the day that I'm through. Yeah, dysfunctional. Yeah, I'm dysfunctional, dysfunctional.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man.
You can tell, you can tell when you listen to that song that it's coming from a deeper place. Like,
Yep.
you can feel the lyrics.
Hell yeah, man. I try to make as much more songs like that as much as I can, and so I pretty much got a whole mix of I got a whole mix of everything, in me and all that. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. So what do you got in the works going? What do you got in the works? You got a new album coming out? You have something making up?
Well, I am planning on trying to get a new album going, possibly for next year or the following year. But just to let everybody know that yeah, we actually do have something coming in late September dropping,
Mm-hmm.
and I do got something for October also. So yeah, and with spooky season coming, man, I gotta bring some wicked shit. That's what because that's what I like to do every October, man.
That's what I was gonna ask you. I'm like, with Halloween coming up, you gonna drop a
Yep.
new horror EP or a new horror song? What's going on?
It's a horror song. It's a horror track, and and yeah, so that's I don't want to give away the name yet, and I just kind of want to keep it right there. Just let y'all know that yeah, there is something coming in October. So yeah,
Right. That'd be dope.
and
I'm
my
looking forward to it.
but my new single that's coming out in September, I do have someone featured on it too. So yeah, that's all I can give you for right now. And actually, you'll find out. Maybe you'll find out possibly next week or maybe next or 2 weeks so far. So that's all. Really, yeah.
Awesome. Now you are playing in late September too. You do have you were playing with Astray at White's Bar at his.
Yep.
I think it's his first stop on his tour, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be with him over there, and yeah, we also got Pocahontas, TwinTerror, and I'm trying to remember. We got my homie Take Heart. He's gonna be there, and my homeboy who's always with me, Codeine 505. He'll be there too, and yeah. So
now I had the privilege of watching you guys on the party at the Pavilion. You and Codeine 505 were performing. Yep. Yeah. Stray was there.
yeah.
Everyone was there. That was a good show. And
Oh yeah,
to be
man.
honest with you, for local talent to put on a show like that, it was amazing, and I had a blast. I was there the entire time, and I had a blast. I made new connections. I got a lot of people that were there coming onto the show as like you, and just the live performances, like you and everybody else. Like you guys just really put out a show out there. Like you can't tell that it's a free event. You guys really go out there and you guys have fun with it, and it's great to see you guys live. And so, with my next question, do you enjoy the whole live thing aspect better than the studio, or do you prefer the studio over the live crowd? I think you already know the answer to this. But.
I think, man, I think the live crowd, man, because
Right.
I like because I like showing people what I got. I mean, everybody does who comes out there and does their thing. They love to show everybody what they got. If they're only if they're not afraid to get up on the stage, if they got the courage to get up there and do their thing.
Right. Yeah, it's amazing. I love people. I love seeing everybody live. I mean, because you get to see the glimpse inside that person. because that person's acting like that person on stage. He's doing him. You're doing you out there, and it's just you get a little glimpse inside of them, like not just the lyrics, not just the songs, but you get a little glimpse inside the person of who that artist is, and that's what I like, the live aspect of everything. And you guys get the crowd into it. The crowd was going crazy.
Yep.
Had Gio out there with the camera. He was going nuts. He was doing
Oh
yeah.
Man, yeah, shout out to Gio. That dude, he's done most of my videos, shot a lot, always shoots great photos, videos for everybody, man. And yeah.
Now, when it comes to shooting a video, what kind of ideas do you have? Because I just saw in that dysfunctional video that it was just pretty much just like you. You had some people in there, playing a part, but it was just pretty much just you, like telling a story. So what goes on in your creative?
Man, sometimes I just go ahead and just do my thing. That like sometimes I don't even plan these out. Like but
okay.
Sometimes that's not a good thing to do though, because it just makes you not look good. Like like I have a song called Crazy, a video. I have a video called Crazy, and yeah, we shot that like about almost 2 years ago. We shot that video, and I was kind of so unprepared for it, like because the dysfunctional video and the fuck with this video, those were because those two came out around the same time. So, and we shot them around the same time too. So it was like, okay, we weren't really prepared for those videos, like, but when we did Crazy, that I tried to get super prepared for that one as much as I could, because we're gonna be because we had to get my homeboy Codeine's 73 Lincoln in the video, and we 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 had to go get that, and then we had to get a lot of things for that video, because like the fake blood and all that shit, and then the masks and shit and everything. So, and people were backing out of the video because some of them didn't want to play as the body in the trunk in the video, because that's what we're doing, because that's what we're supposed to do in the video, like pretend like we're burying a body, like and then shout out to my homeboy Legacy, Austin Banks from TwinTerror. He actually was our guy that came through for us to play that part in that video, and because everybody else were backing out. His brother Aaron was gonna do it, but Aaron got but yeah, bankroll. He was he had something going on, and so and Austin came through for us, and I was happy about that. And then because Aaron didn't even tell me himself. He was just, Austin hit me up. He says, "Hey, Aaron can't do it, but I'm gonna be there to help you out." I was like, "All right, sweet." So yeah, man. Shout to Austin, and yeah, shout to TwinTerror. Those are my boys. They always help to come through for me too, all the time when it comes to a video, a show, or whatever.
Yeah, they seem to have their hands in everything though. But I can just see it, like I can just see it as on the set for the music video. Just all of a sudden you just stop and everybody just goes, "Hey, someone's got to get in the trunk." You see a bunch of people just going, "Me,
yeah, man,
not me."
Yeah, there was a lot of people, and it was funny because when we were wrapping him up, and I was making sure like he was good. Like, okay, can you breathe? He was like, "Yeah, I'm good." I was like, "All right." So we're tying him up, and I'm like, "Okay, are you good?" "Yeah." "Okay." So we pick him up. We're heading up the garage door, and I said, "You good?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right." Me and Codeine open up the trunk, throw him in there, and then we pretend to shut it. We didn't really, close, like really shut it. So
right.
I was like, and then right when Gio said, "All right, we're good," and then Austin was like, "All right, good, get the fuck out of here, so I can't breathe." I'm like, motherfucker. like, dude, I asked him if you were good. He's like, oh, I just found out I'm claustrophobic. I was like, shit, man. So yeah.
You can see it. You see a bunch of people like just come up with claustrophobia real fucking quick at that point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting in that trunk, bro. Sorry.
But yeah, no, and then yeah, but when he got out of it though, when he like got out of it, the tarp was still in good like possession where like it was like there's a body in it, so we kept it like that, like, hey, you know, like let's be careful because we had to drive out to another area to shoot part of the video in the woods. Yeah. So we were like, okay, so right when we opened it, it was still like that, and I was like, dope. So we were pretending like, okay, there's actually someone in there, so let's act like this is heavy to carry when they're shooting that part of the video. So and then we just left it like right where it was. So really all we needed was Austin for that one scene. But yeah, he was there the whole night with us shooting that video, and we had a great time, and we actually had a great time. I had great laughs too behind the scenes and all that.
Like,
but yeah.
Now with Halloween and all that coming up, would you ever want to shoot a video inside a real cemetery that you knew was haunted? Like, say,
oh hell yeah,
Dice Road Cemetery.
I have heard I've heard about Dice Road. I heard that's haunted and all that shit. So yeah, I would love to do a video right over there.
Right. Now we're gonna get a little off topic. We'll come back to the music here in a little bit, but it's very rare that I find someone that's into the same weird shit that I'm into. So I kind of want to dabble into it a little bit.
Yeah.
So obviously you believe in like the paranormal and ghosts and all that shit. Am I correct or no?
I mean,
it's not one of those people.
I don't watch. Bro. I gotta be honest. I've never really sat down and watched one of those movies ever, bro. Like, really? Never. I just thought because I tried watching one, and I'm like, this shit's fucking boring. Like that's how I thought of it at the time. Like, but I was really young at the time, so I don't know. Maybe I can give it a try, you know, and. You know, I've seen on TV though, like Prozac's show where he's got like, you know, doing all that ghost hunting and all that, you know. So yeah, and I mean, I believe there's some of that around though. Like there
was a Discovery Plus. I want to say I forget his last name, but his first name is Steve. But he did the Hell House haunting on Discovery Plus like not too long ago, and that was located here like not too far from us, actually, probably like 40 minutes away.
Shit.
Yeah, and it was off of Dice Road, the Hell House off of Dice Road. And like it was full blown. Like I actually know the people that live in that house right now. Like I had no idea that they lived there until that episode aired, and I saw them on TV. I'm just like, oh. Like, no way. I'm like, yeah, me and her used to work together back at Applebee's way back when. So yeah, it was weird. So I saw that and I was just like, no shit. So I instantly gravitated towards this episode, and it was this like everything that you hear about the Dice Road, like the whole legends and everything, like the witch in the woods and the corner store being haunted over the old Olsen corner store being haunted and shit like that. And you hear the Hell House thing. And this episode airs, and all these things like kind of come into play, and you're just like, wow. So you're just like this whole span of this road that spans probably a good 30 to 40 miles, and it's all connected in some sort of way. It's just weird. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I always wanted to investigate. I always wanted to investigate haunted places, but in my co-host for my other podcast, he always tells me that's always a white person thing. That's a white people thing. He's like, you are never. He's like, bro, you are never gonna see a brother out there in the cemetery looking for ghosts. Never. He's like, that's a white person thing. He's like, that's what white people do. And I was like, I I can't I can't argue with him because I would do it in a heartbeat.
You know, yeah. Stray will sometimes, like when I'm in the studio, I be rapping, you know, all that twisted horror shit in my music and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there'd be times where when we get done, he'd be like, "Damn, bro." He'd be like, "Damn." Man, I'm gonna pray for you, bro. Like, I'm gonna pray for you. I'd be like, man, like, and I'm sure if he's, I'm sure. I don't know if he's watching right now, but I'm sure I'll show this to him later. Like, yep.
Yeah. He's like, bro, I'm gonna pray for you when I get home right now.
I'm gonna pray for you, bro. Yeah.
I'm gonna say some Hail Marys for you. We're gonna get this. I'm gonna bring some holy water next time, and we're gonna cleanse you, brother. We're gonna get you out of this.
Yeah.
Well, oh shit, yeah, good times though, good times. But
man.
So if you have we're kind of running short on time.
Okay.
If you have anything to promote, anything you want people to check out, music wise, now's the time to do it, bro.
All right. So September 27th at White's Bar, going on from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. We will be doing an outdoor concert for my homeboy Astray's new album, Made It Out Alive. And if y'all haven't got your tickets yet, please hit one of us artists up, you know, for a ticket, $20 a piece. So yeah, we got that going on. And and some of y'all that know me don't know me. I go by the name of Balzer. I'm on YouTube. My YouTube name is Balzer 989, and you'll find all my music videos on there. I'm also on Spotify. Just look up Balzer. You should find me. Please check out my music. You know, that's really all I gotta say right there, man. And nothing else.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. A little round of applause for you, everybody. For coming on, sir. Thank you for taking some time out of your night to chill with me. I know it's Saturday night and you youngsters got a party on. It's still early though.
Yeah.
But all right, sir. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you for having me, man. Really.
Yeah, not a problem. And everyone, that is it. That's it for tonight's episode. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments live. I appreciate you, everyone. I love you guys out there. We're hitting the local scene. We're getting everybody out here from Saginaw, Midland, Bay City, down to Detroit, Kalamazoo. I'm hitting everybody up. Everybody from Michigan, come hit me up. We'll get East. We're getting Michigan put on the map here. Not like I have to do it. I think we're already there, but we have more people that need to be heard, and that's what we're doing here. But anyways, we have some episodes coming up. We have a lot of episodes coming up, to be honest with you. But here, next week, we do have King Bangs coming out. He is the VSC Live and Direct Contest winner. He did win he won a glorified podcast with yours truly. So he will be here next week, and I think he's going to drop a premiere. So exclusive shit next week. And the following week, Saginaw, representing Saginaw, we got little Skeezer coming on, and he's gonna tell his story. So we're putting people out there. We're getting local artists out there, and we're getting names dropped. And I'm building an audience too. Like, this is amazing. I'm making connections I never thought I would make before, and we're doing a lot of good things out here, guys. So stay tuned. I'll see you. Like I said, I'm booked until the new year, so I'm not going anywhere. See you next week, guys. Later.